So I saw this post online the other day. Actually, I saw it yesterday, and it greatly disturbed me. Being an influencer is hard work. It's one of the hardest things that I've ever done. And I have a degree in biochemistry. Seeing other creators struggle to market their craft is something that hits home for me because I've struggled with that for so long. I've been there. I've worked for free for way too long, and it's all because I just didn't know better, and I didn't know what was possible, especially Black creators. We struggle with that a lot. We don't know the business of influencing. We don't know our worth. We don't know how to leverage our influence, and we don't know how to negotiate with these brands. So that creates this culture where brands are paying us less and less, and it's not even personal. At this point, it's just business. I mean, I guess it's a little personal too. I spoke about this in my story yesterday, and follow me on Instagram, by the way. Your girl just reached 30,000 followers. Whoop, whoop. I spoke about it in my stories, and I decided to put this idea that I've had in my head for years into action, just because I really want to help others and I want to help Black creators. Things that took me way too long to learn, I want to pass that along. So yes, girl, I will be helping you one video at a time. Okay, because we can all level up and there's space out here for all of us. So today I want to share with you how I plan my videos as a creator. We'll get into brand deals, negotiation, knowing your worth, etc. in later videos because that's really important. But before you can ask for payment for your craft, you have to do it consistently. And consistency comes with planning. So we're going to break this video into a few sections. The first one will be how I plan my YouTube content. And then the second part, we'll talk about Instagram a little bit. So for YouTube, I actually get a lot of my ideas from you guys, the audience. I posted a video the other day and I did a soft curly look on my hair. And someone left a comment saying, do a twist out next. Bet. I got you, sis. That's an idea that I'm going to write down and make a video about. So first thing first, I have a note on my phone where I literally brain dump all of these ideas that comes to me. I don't know what it is about taking showers, but I get a lot of ideas when I'm showering, when I'm relaxed. So while I'm watching TV, honestly, I could be at the grocery store, driving around, and I'll think of an idea. So what I do, I will write it down. Your brain is the worst thing you can trust when it comes to remembering things, especially for me. I don't know what's going on with my brain lately, but I seem to forget everything. I have a working document where I will brain dump all of the ideas that I think of and also requests that I get from my audience. And I also go as far as asking you guys specifically what you want to see from me. Of course, my channel is mainly around hair, so when I ask these questions, a lot of you guys want me to make hair videos, but that's another thing. I go to my audience to see what you guys want to see, and I write it all down. The second place that I get all of my ideas from is by checking my YouTube analytics. YouTube analytics is an area that we as creators, we don't check. I don't know what it is. We don't like the numbers. We don't like the layout. It's confusing, but once you know where to look and once you know what you're looking for, then you can actually use your analytics to see what people are looking for, what they're checking for. So I'm going to share with you exactly what I do, a little tips. Once you get into your YouTube analytics, so you'll go to reach and then traffic sources and click on each individual ones. YouTube search is a really good one because it's how people are finding your videos, and suggested videos is another one that I check often because it's showing me videos that are driving traffic to my channel. A lot of them are actually my own videos, but the ones that aren't, I can make a video about it. Now, if you don't have a big audience and you don't have a lot of hit in your analytics yet, don't worry, first of all, you'll get there. But you can also check other creators, use the YouTube search engine to see videos that are getting a lot of views, check for channels that are similar to yours, and also check Answer the Public. Answer the Public, honestly, it's a great search engine area where you can put in a few words and it'll tell you what people are Googling. And that's a very good way to get ideas and create videos that are going to get a lot of hits. But use it wisely. I think you only get 2 searches a day on the free version. And honestly, you don't need more than that. I also think about videos that I want to make, videos that I enjoy watching, and also videos that I know will tap into my creativity. For example, this video that I'm creating right now, it's definitely outside of my niche. If you don't know, I create a lot of videos around beauty, natural hair specifically, day. But this is a video that's outside of that, and I want to make it because first of all, it's going to make me happy. Second of all, I know it's going to help someone else. And I think there is a fine balance when it comes to being a creator. Posting videos that your audience wants to see and also the videos that you want to create. Hopefully those are the same, but sometimes you want to make a video because you want to. Always put your mental health first, because if you are focusing so much on the numbers, well, the numbers will consume you. For example, this video may not do well, but that's okay. I am getting a lot of joy just creating it. That's basically how I get my ideas. And trust me, there is an unlimited amount of ideas that you can come up with. I remember when I first started being consistent on my channel, and that was at the beginning of 2020. Towards the end of 2019, beginning of 2020. One of the things that really worried me is running out of ideas. What if I can't come up with video ideas anymore? What am I going to do? What's going to happen? And what I'm realizing with coming up with ideas, the more you work that muscle, the more ideas you have. It's literally a bottomless pit. So you'll be surprised at how many ideas you can come up with when you consistently start creating videos. So once I have all of my ideas in one place, either on my iPhone or on ClickUp, I also use ClickUp to organize all of my ideas, and I'll talk about that in a second. But I go through all of my notes, my analytics, and I pull out 8 videos. So I post twice a week on YouTube, which means I only need 8 videos a month. I say only, you know, creating videos is a lot of work. But once I break it down like that though, the task seems less daunting. I can do 8 videos. I've done 8 videos, so I can keep up with 8 videos. Now, depending on your upload schedule, if you're just starting out, I actually would recommend you create 4 videos a month, once a week, and make sure each one of these videos are of great quality so that when someone watches your videos, they want to subscribe and they want to stick around for more. So yeah, when I have all of the videos, I put them in a calendar, and I use my handy dandy iPad for that. I use my iPad for everything, but one of the things that I really use it for is for planning my days, planning my meals, planning my life. I have a calendar that I purchased off of Etsy. Etsy have great calendars for cheap, you guys. 20, 30 bucks, you can get a yearly calendar that is highly customizable. So that is what I use, and I put all of my video ideas on my iPad, so I know exactly what I'm going to work on and when I need to work on it. Planning your videos is half of the battle. You actually need to do the work. You need to schedule time in your calendar to create the videos that you say you're going to do. That's a story for another day, how you go about creating the videos and making them come to life. One of the biggest hurdles that I hear with a lot of creatives is, how can I be consistent? Well, to be consistent, you need to plan to be consistent. I did this exercise just yesterday because it's the beginning of the month. We are, oh my God, already in August. That's crazy. So I planned all of my content. And on top of that, I also have a physical calendar that I keep up. Listen, I am the queen of planning. If you want me to do something, I need to write it down. I need to plan to do it. Otherwise, it's not getting done. It's easy for me to just glance at it, especially if I'm, let's say, negotiating with a brand and they want a video at a certain date. Then I can look at my calendar and say, well, no, that's going to cost you premium because I need to reshuffle my life. Negotiation tactic 101 right there. And this is how I plan all of my YouTube videos. Now, moving on to Instagram. Instagram is another beast. We all know it. But to succeed on the platform and to be consistent, I think planning is also very important. And also, you don't want to be caught in this cycle of uploading content in real time and trying to think of, what do I post today? What am I going to post now? What caption do I write? It's all very stressful if you're trying to do it in real time versus planning your content for the month, batching the creation process, and schedule your content for the rest of the month. There is nothing that is more fulfilling when you do that and you know that you're done for the next 2 weeks, for the next 3 weeks. It doesn't even have to be a month. At least plan your content a week in advance so that whatever happens, you're good. Before we get into how I get my ideas for the gram, let's get into today's sponsor. So this portion of the video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for anyone. Explore new skills, deepen existing passion, and get lost in your creativity. They have a multitude of classes to choose from productivity, self-care, confidence tips, Instagram and YouTube creation process. I've been loving Halisa's class because it's been helping me create better engaging videos. And it's also helping me to become a better storyteller when it comes to my content. Obviously, we all know right now that video is king when it comes to creating content online. People are not checking for pictures anymore, girls. You need to get into video. And when it comes to creating video, it's a skill, you know, telling a story, telling an engaging story for someone to stay on your video from beginning to end. It's an art, it's a skill. And a lot of us have to learn it. You need to do it over and over so that you get better at it. Skillshare, having all of these classes is helping you bypass these, you know, hurdles of trying so many different videos before you get it right. You can learn from creatives that have succeeded, and you can create better videos. So check them out. I will put a link in the description box. So the first 1,000 subscribers to click on the link in the description will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. That's right, I said free. So you can start exploring today. So back to what I was talking about, Instagram content. One way to get Instagram content, you guessed it, asking my audience. I typically do it about once a month, and I squeeze it into my organic content. I feel like my audience doesn't even notice that I'm vetting them for content ideas. I'll just put a sticker in my stories and ask them, hey, what kind of videos do you want to see this month? Or I'm planning my content, what would you like to see? And once you do this, people will flood you with responses. It's crazy the responses you will get. And also, it's very interesting what people will ask for. Things that I've never even considered, someone will ask for a video. Apparently, the girls have been missing my vlogs, and I didn't even think anybody was checking for them. But once I asked, so many people ask for the vlogs back. So asking your audience and giving them what they need is honestly one of the best ways to create content that your audience wants. The second way that I plan my Instagram content for success is to go back and look at my previous content that did well. So the previous month, see what got the most engagement, the most comments, or even the previous year. Check for the content that really resonated well with your audience within the past month, past year, whatever, and rinse and repeat. Honestly, Instagram moves so fast, people don't even remember the content that you posted last month or last year, or they didn't even see it. So take the opportunity to tweak it a little bit, you know, a different angle. Check for the picture that you have sitting in your hard drive that you didn't post. Girl, dig it out, schedule it, okay? Tweak the caption just a little bit. You'll get a lot of engagement from basically reposting the same picture. I used to be this creative that wanted to have fresh, brand new content all the time. But what I've realized is I was only causing myself pain. Everyone is rinsing and repeating nowadays, okay? So let go of trying to be perfect and creating fresh new content. Not that I'm saying you shouldn't, but mix it all in. You will work a lot less and be more efficient with your art. The third way is I create my content around what I call content pillars. So I have, I think, 5 big categories when it comes to Instagram that I kind of just revolve around. It includes beauty, that's hair, skin, makeup, and I also do productivity. I do self-care, that also includes mental health. I do fitness, and there was one more that I can't remember. I think it's supposed to be travel, but I haven't gone anywhere, so whatever. Anyway, so I revolve my content around these pillars, right? And what I do, again, I use ClickUp. I put everything in ClickUp, and one of the reasons why I like using ClickUp is because there is a calendar feature within ClickUp. So I can just click on the day and think about what content I want to upload. Is it a picture? Is it an IGTV? Is it a carousel post? Even write out my caption, think about what the picture is supposed to look like, and then I have it all ready to go. So when I'm shooting or taking pictures, I know exactly what I'm shooting for. I'm not just taking pictures just to take pictures anymore, because I would end up with so many of the same pictures that I would never use. So I was very inefficient with my time. Now, once you plan before you create, then you know exactly what you're going to post, and once you're creating that content, it goes flawlessly. It's a lot faster. I can whip out so many different pictures in one day. Give me 2-3 hours, I'll give you a month of Instagram content when it comes to pictures. The fourth tip that I have when it comes to Instagram, I know everyone wants you to post once a day, 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. I've literally heard that. Post 5 times a day. Okay, anyways, that's a whole other video in terms of Instagram growth strategies. But what I want to say is come up with a schedule that works for you. Consistency is different for everyone. For me, I've actually rolled back quite a bit, and I'm committing to posting 4 times a week. That doesn't mean I'm only going to post 4 times a week, but at least I will get 4 posts out. So when I plan my content, I'm really just planning for 15 to 16 pieces of content for the month. Now, if something is going viral, everyone is creating some piece of content around the same trending song, then I can still do that. And I have time within the week where I can upload it because I have holes in my uploading schedule, if that makes sense. So I don't always do this, but I am trying to be better. Same with my YouTube content. I want to schedule my Instagram content for the entire month. I find that I do 1 or 2 weeks at a time, but that's still good enough when you think about it. I don't have to worry about my content for a week. That's pretty good versus trying to upload real time every single day. And I've done that for years, and I'm telling you right now, don't do it. If you want to be consistent on the platform, schedule out your posts. And at the end of the day, reels are doing really good. So you can create your reels and save them as drafts. And you can schedule your pictures by using a scheduling app. So you really don't have to be posting in real time if you don't want to. Now, I just want to say, you can plan all you want, but if you're not putting work behind the planning, if you're not scheduling time in your calendar so that you can create the content that you've planned, then you're wasting your time. It's a lot of hard work as a creator when it comes to creating videos, creating Instagram posts, and staying on top of it, answering DMs, emailing brands, negotiating. It's a lot, but you have to plan your time and you need to work hard. So after you plan your content, go ahead and put some time in your calendar so that you can create the content. Like this content that I'm creating right now, the video that you're watching, it's in my calendar for me to create today. If anything, I'm batching because I'm also going to film another video after this. I'll just change my top, do my hair a little differently, and boom, you won't even know that I filmed this all in one day. I would highly recommend that you batch your content, but I understand the biggest issue when it comes to what to do. It's not that you don't know what to do. You know you're supposed to be consistent. You know you're supposed to batch your content. You know you're supposed to create similar content in the same time frame, etc. The issue is how. How do you go about it? And I'm hoping that with these videos that I'm going to create, that will help you. The how is where we struggle. The how prevents us from taking actions. And I hope that with the videos that I'm creating, this is going to help you be a better creator. All right, if you have any questions, don't forget to leave them down below. I think I said everything that I wanted to say in this video. Main takeaway is to plan your YouTube content, find your ideas within your analytics, find ideas with your audience, just ask them what they want to see and schedule your content. Once I'm done with this video, once I'm done with the video I'm going to create, it's going to get edited and it's going to get scheduled out. And also for Instagram, same thing, plan your content. Look into ClickUp if you want as a creator. ClickUp is a great software or tool or whatever you want to call it that allows you to be organized. So I have my YouTube content in there, I have my Instagram content in there, and any other projects that I'm working on, my blog, etc. I put it all in one spot so that I can see it and nothing gets forgotten about. All right, so I wish you guys all the best. If you have any video ideas, there you go, I'm asking you. If you have any video ideas in terms of being an influencer, content creation, how to negotiate with brands, etc., leave it down below. I would love to hear from you so that the videos that I'm creating is going to be helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.